historical true crime being so different from true crime. Because I know just being a reviewer, very often I'll see for a historical true crime book a bad review where it says they were just talking about other stuff that wasn't the criminal. And I always find that it's a kind of a misconception that if you're doing good historical true crime, as you said, you have to talk about the era. If you're doing true crime right now, you don't have to explain what it's like to be here right now. You're there. Whereas with historical true crime, you can't just start talking about what Arthur did without understanding what the Jazz Age was like, what his life would have been like, and the way, honestly, people kind of thought about things back then, right?
No, that's a good point. I don't want to leave the impression that I'm writing a book like this that, has a little bit of true crime and it's a history book. True crime is the theme, the through line. But along the way, you have to understand, as you said, the times. You have to understand the excesses and the obscene wealth of the Jazz Age as reflected in F. Scott Fitzgerald's Great Gatsby. I mean, The Great Gatsby is fiction, but it's set on real places, real mansions in Nassau County, Long Island. And this was exactly where Arthur Berry targeted most of his most lucrative heists. I just think it's a matter of saying, it's almost, come for the true crime, but stay for a bit of history, and learn about the era as well. And, in a sense, the era of Arthur Berry, cat burglar, second story man who could slip in and out of bedrooms undetected is not going to be replicated today in the same way. Not with sophisticated alarms, security cameras, motion detectors, and the gated communities and things like that. So you do have to, I think, place the story and the characters in their times to fully understand what was going on, and in Arthur's case, to fully appreciate how he mastered his chosen profession.